In the wake of a horrific machete attack on a 15-year-old boy, the provincial government is considering regulating machetes. Live with more on the calls for change tonight is CTV's Danton Unger. Danton, how would the province even begin to regulate machetes?
At the point of sale, Marilee. That's what Manitoba's Justice Minister told reporters today. He says it's worked in the past with bear spray, but it comes as the city is seeing machete attacks skyrocket.
The brutal attack happened here in the 300 block of Selkirk Avenue Saturday night.
In all honesty, this is one of the most serious attacks that we've investigated involving a machete.
Constable Danny McKinnon with the Winnipeg Police says a 15-year-old boy was robbed and attacked by another teen wielding a machete.
This victim has sustained extremely serious injuries to his upper body, face, hands. I believe there was an amputation. She
says anecdotally, machete attacks have skyrocketed in the city. While they don't track machete-specific incidents, the number of violent crimes committed with knives, which includes machetes, jumped 22% last year.
Right now, there aren't any rules on where and how to sell these things. I just bought this bush machete here in Winnipeg. It wasn't locked up, and I wasn't ID'd. But that could change.
We can restrict the availability of machetes in our community. So we're going to do that. We're going to make that step.
Manitoba Justice Minister Matt Wiebe says the province will be making new legislation in the fall to regulate machetes and will be working with retailers to determine how best to do that.
They don't want to see these weapons out in their communities either. So we're going to make sure that they understand that the impact that these are having and how we can implement a point of sale restriction.
It has worked in the past. Last year, the province put regulations on the sale of bear spray, and that's led to a drop in bear spray attacks.
I particularly am a little bit skeptical.
Rick Schoen, owner of Wilderness Supply on Isabel, hasn't sold machetes for years, and now he's even started to pull knives off his shelves.
I hate to say it's inviting trouble, but it kind of is.
He says something needs to be done.
I think it's going to be really hard with machetes because you really can't get them anywhere online. It's very hard to regulate unless you simply say, like, let's just make it illegal.
In this most recent attack, police say a 15-year-old boy was arrested and charged with aggravated assault, robbery, possession of a weapon, and 4 counts of failing to comply with a probation order. He was detained in custody, and police say the investigation is ongoing.
Danton, have you been able to get any update on the condition of the victim in the case?
Well, the boy's family tells us he's lucky to be alive. He had a fractured skull, nerve damage, and needed multiple fingers to be reattached. He had to undergo 20 hours of surgery, but he's now awake, and his family says he is in good spirits despite the extent of his injuries.
Oh, we wish him a speedy recovery. All right, thanks for this, Danton.